Introducing the Open Palm Podcast, hosted by Jerome Shaw. Available today on your favorite podcasting platforms, including Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Anchor.fm, and many more. The Open Palm Podcast, where the host engages his listeners with inspirational messages, motivating themes, and thought-provoking ideas. Topics include: make more mistakes, how much is your value, don't get right, get going, learning to let go, excellence is a habit, and more. Binge listen today. Subscribe today. It's getting excellent ratings. That's the Open Palm Podcast, hosted by Jerome Shaw. You can also find it on YouTube. Make sure you share it with your social networks and connect on Twitter and Instagram at Jerome Shaw. That's the Open Palm Podcast with Jerome Shaw. Available today on your favorite podcasting platforms. Go listen, download, and subscribe now.
One of the 7 Hermetic principles is the principle of vibration. This principle states that nothing rests, everything moves, everything vibrates. The world is an ocean of motion. Perhaps you have heard this. Even modern science endorses it and agrees. For people like Nikola Tesla have talked about, think of things in terms of frequency, energy, frequency, vibration. Everything moves. Everything vibrates. Nothing rests. That means even inanimate objects that seem to be standing still are actually moving. Some things are moving so fast that the human eye cannot see in the visible eye spectrum just how fast they're moving. Think of a light bulb. A light bulb that is at maybe a certain amount of hertz is blinking constantly, but our human eyes observe it as a constant stream. They say the spirit vibrates so quickly, so fast, that it appears at rest. You have a physical body, but you also have a spiritual body, but you also have an etheric body, an emotional body, a mental body. But I want to talk about your energy body. How is your energy body? Do you know? Is it strong or is it weak? We can have a strong physicality. We can work out all the time in the gym and have a super strong physical body, but our energy body could be very weak if we don't have some sort of an energy practice. Now, it's not to say that we can't survive without a large and robust energy body, but every little bit helps. Today I went to a Qigong talk seminar with a doctor who specializes in this medicinal art. Qigong, very meditative, channeling energy, cultivating energy, acquiring energy, moving energy. We were working the Qi today. It was actually pretty fun, and I definitely felt a difference in my body, a difference in my energy levels. I felt restored and replenished as we came away from the lesson. Took lots of notes. But I realize now that we as human beings and spiritual beings are like hybrid engines. You know, a hybrid that can run off of gas, but it can also run off of electricity. Some cars run off of different things, half and half, right? We have that capacity as well. You have an engine within you that doesn't just have to run on what you've been accustomed to. Think of a car. If it is a hybrid, it can be more efficient. It can be more effective. It can go for longer distances without having to refuel. That's what you can do when you develop your energy body. You develop a reserve of energy, able to use it at will whenever you need it, whenever necessary. It is a tool that you can use or not use, but a tool doesn't do anything in the shed. It only collects dust. So, my friend, if you adopt a tool, an energy tool that can cultivate that etheric body, it can be something wonderful that you can do for yourself, replenishing yourself in ways that you never thought possible, giving yourself that extra tank, that extra fuel just when you need it. Thank you for listening, my friend. This has been Jerome Shaw on TOP, the Open Palm podcast here in downtown Los Angeles. The open palm means harmony with the world, understanding our place in the world, using our skills accordingly, greeting the world with an open palm instead of a closed fist. I pray you received an encouraging message today, letting you know that you have available many different resources to cultivate yourself. Share this episode with a like-minded individual who is learning and growing, becoming their greatest version every day, just like you. And if you would like or feel compelled to support the podcast, then I invite you to go to anchor.fm/jshaw. Supporting it there is much appreciated. Big shout out to all the supporters who continue to donate to the podcast. It is because of you that I continue and will continue. This is your year, my friend. This is your time. Develop yourself, enjoy life, and enjoy the journey. Be well, be blessed. Have a wonderful day or night wherever you are. Take care.
Hey there, my friend. So, you've heard about Anchor, but do you know why it's the easiest way to make a podcast? Well, first off, it's free. It allows you to use creation tools that let you record your podcast right from your phone or computer. It also distributes your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more platforms. You can even make money from your podcast with minimum listenership. It's everything you need in one place. Download the free Anchor app today or go to anchor.fm to get started. Can't wait to hear yours. Let's see what you have to offer the world.